afternoon, everyone. It's a really good afternoon because we are on the Disney cruise ship. Welcome aboard the Disney Dream. I go by the legend, my wonderful girlfriend Molly. In this video here, we're going to show you everything there is to do on the Disney Dream cruise ship. From the food, to the bars, to our balcony cabin, the shows, the entertainment, the characters, everything there is to do here.
Rotational dining.
Yes, gotta love that. Starting off here on the pool deck, a really nice pool deck.
Yes.
And with one of the stars of the show, you can see floating by right there, that's the Aqueduct water slide. We're lucky enough, we've been on a lot of cruise ships, and this is my favorite water slide on the cruise ship.
Absolutely.
It starts all the way up here. It actually kind of goes over the side of the deck. As you can see right there, somebody's splashing around. And it's a water coaster style slide, so you'll have some uphill and downhill moments, and it's a long slide too. Like it lasts. Water slides don't tend to last that long. The Aqueduct goes on for a while.
Yes, it kind of has a lazy river section, like right here.
Yes, when you're in the tube there.
Yeah.
There's
lights.
Yeah, if you go at night, the lighting's really, really cool. Now let's talk about the main pool here. There's two pools. There's the Mickey Mouse pool and there's the Donald pool. And they have funnel vision that shows movies pretty much all the time.
Yes.
Little Mermaid just ended. Something else is going to start in 7 minutes. They'll do some like trivia and stuff while they're not using the funnel vision for that. And what's the cool thing about the pool deck here, these pools for deck parties and stuff like that, the floor moves out.
Yes.
Like a retractable roof stadium. And it's a very nice pool area.
And I like how there's two different pools. You have the Mickey pool, which is more of your family, small kids pool, and then the Donald pool that is a little bit deeper here.
And they do have a more traditional water slide as well. The Mickey Mouse hand water slide here.
Yeah, that's for kids.
Yep, but the Aqueduct's a lot of fun. All right, let's go check out the rest of this wonderful, wonderful Disney Dream cruise ship. Right by the main pool, there's a number of hot tubs as well. And they're kind of cool because they hang over the edge of the ship. There's also a glass floor here. And you can see like, there's the lifeboats 80 feet below. And
there's a glass floor in the hot tub.
Yeah. Now, hot tub when it's 95 degrees here in September, probably not the greatest. But if you're like a December cruise, this will feel amazing. Nemo's Reef is the kids splash area, full of all sorts of different interactive features, fountains that come down from the ceiling. I'm happy there's no kids in here right now. And I think my favorite part is in the back there. There's like a little kid's water slide going up as Crush. On the top deck, on the back of the boat, is the Satellite Falls area, reserved for guests 18 years and older. And I love this pool. Like, first of all, they work the satellite into the design of the theming. And you can just sit down, either like inside the satellite behind the waterfall and observe the backside of water, or hang out in the chair there. Incredibly relaxing. And you could be in the shade for a guy like me who's very pale. That's a plus. On deck 12, towards the back of the boat, there is this kind of like another kid's pool.
But it's for everyone.
Yeah, I believe it's known as the Funnel Puddle. And it's got Donald's hat on it. And it just looks very pleasant. On the top deck, towards the back of the boat, you will find the Currents bar, which is a pretty good sized bar. 3 beers on draft. We're drinking a Blue Moon right now. We do have that souvenir cup that costs you $16, I believe, the first time. And then your refills, your beers are 21 ounces instead of 16. And you can bring back that mug every single Disney cruise. Also up here on the top deck, if you are a smoker, one of the few smoking areas on the ship would be up here on deck 12, right by Currents. All right, so the big theater, the beautiful theater on deck 3 and 4 in the front of the boat is the Walt Disney Theater. Now, during our 4-night cruise, there were 2 main shows.
Yes.
There was Disney's Believe, which we just saw, which kind of like their amalgamation show, like all sorts of different Disney movies.
It's mainly focused on, like, I feel like the classic 90s.
Yeah, like the newest generation.
Correct.
And then the other show was Beauty and the Beast.
Which is amazing.
Yes, done in the live action motif.
Yes.
But that with the special effects and the puppets.
And the LED screen.
Yeah.
It was really good.
That was one of the best shows I've ever seen on any cruise ship.
I agree.
And it's a beautiful, beautiful theater. The shows are top notch, as you expect on Disney. And definitely don't miss the shows if you're coming on the boat. And here is the big lobby atrium. It's located on deck 3, 4, and 5, right in the middle of the ship. Very pretty, I believe it's Art Deco kind of style. Very detailed. We're on a Halloween on the High Seas cruise, so you see all the Halloween decorations out. I love the statue here of, I guess it's like Commodore Donald.
Yes.
And then the detail on like each one of these is a little bit different. So you get Huey, Dewey, and Louie, and Mickey and Minnie. Now the atrium on our cruise is not used for a particularly large amount of things. Mostly used for like characters, like waving greetings.
Lots and lots of characters.
Yes, princesses, Mickey and Minnie, all sorts of stuff. That's where they do their welcome aboard moment. That's very, very pleasant. And there's 3 different levels in here. There is a lobby bar called Bon Voyage over there. Never very busy, that bar.
No.
But I guess it goes hand in hand with not doing a ton of activities in the atrium. And then you do have guest services. Guest services is actually kind of interesting because they have a physical guest services, but you could probably do everything through the app. Like we messed up and booked like us in the wrong times for some beverage seminars. They were able to collect all of that through the app. Also by guest services, there's some cool photo ops.
Both sides.
On both sides, yeah. I love the big fancy chair in front of the mosaic. Here's another look at the really awesome chandelier.
Yeah, I love it.
We're now on deck 4, which is home to the Vista Cafe, which is kind of like your Starbucks-esque coffee bar.
Yeah.
I believe there'll be some adult beverages here in the evenings as well, but mostly a coffee station. On deck 4 in the middle of the ship is the D Lounge, which is a big family venue. And they do lots of different things in here. Family game shows, karaoke. Right now they're doing animation class, so you get a pen and a pencil. You get to learn how to draw different characters. They have about one of these a day. We saw people drawing Stitch the other day. We saw, obviously they're doing Jack Skellington now. I like the family game shows they do in here.
Yes.
With props and the LEDs, it's a lot of fun.
They also do trivia in here.
Yeah, that's right. On deck 4, they have an outdoor deck that wraps all the way around the ship, so if you want to get some jogging in, this would be where you would do that. 2.5 laps is 1 mile. It is a big ship.
Big ship.
You could also play shuffleboard out here. And I really like the lounge chairs. Those are pretty good. Also nice if you need some like fresh air in the evening. You could get out to this deck instead of going all the way up to the Lido deck. On deck 4 and 5 in the front of the boat is the Buena Vista Theater. It shows first-run Disney movies. On our cruise, there's 3 different movies. There was Jungle Cruise, Shang-Chi, and Raya and the Last Dragon. Really nice movie theater. It's big, great sound system. Right by the main pool on deck 11, you do have like kind of a quick service food area, all themed to cars. So you have pizza. I think the pizza stays open until like midnight, which is awesome.
Late night.
But Disney pizza is not the greatest. They have a meatball pizza today, though. What I do like over here is the Tomato Grill, which you've got cheeseburgers and, most importantly, the chicken tenders, which are one of my favorite things. I am excited to get some chicken tenders in just a little bit. And then at the end over here is Fillmore, where you go for, well, I guess a little healthier fare. You get some of these pre-made sandwiches. Some are really good, like that bacon and brie panini. And then there's going to be salads as well. Put the salads on the end, that makes sense. Also, right by the main pool area, you do have ice cream with the adorable Mike Wazowski sign. And I like that they have different types of ice cream, like this machine here. It's blueberry and chocolate. Molly, which one are you getting down there?
Strawberry banana.
Strawberry and banana, all right. Located right next to Mike Wazowski's ice cream area, there is Frozone Treats, which they do have some upcharged smoothies and things like that. They also have some beer on draft and snow cones for sale. Now on Disney Cruise Line, pretty much unlike any other cruise line, soft drinks are included with the price of your cruise. And there's ones here by the pool deck. There's somebody that does assist you right now, but they would pour it into, like, last night I had them pour it into my beer mug at the end of the night for just to have some soda in the room. Nice. This Happy Pelican here welcomes you to Cabanas, which is the ship's buffet restaurant, open for breakfast and lunch on deck 11 in the back of the boat. Let's go see what is for lunch, and of course, before we go in, it's time to wash our hands. So I was a big fan of the theme parks and the Disney parks. They do have different clocks showing off the time in all of the different parks around the world.
So they don't have the newest clock.
Yes, this ship was built before Shanghai Disneyland was a thing. And then I love the mural. It's like a mosaic with the Finding Nemo characters. They've got a couple different ones and they're pretty nice. And then they've got all the different castles from the Disney park done up as sand castles. So Disneyland Paris, Disneyland, Walt Disney World, Tokyo Disneyland, which is pretty much the same castle as Walt Disney World's Magic Kingdom. And they have the original castle from Hong Kong Disneyland, not their new mega castle. Out of everything in Cabanas, I think your best bang for your buck, or your best value, is here at the Cold Seafood Station. You got peel and eat shrimp.
Everything I'm on the YouTube?
You're on the YouTube, man. Showing off the crab claws and the gun show. All right.
Anna, look at here. You're gonna be famous. You're gonna be pilot.
There we go. Juana's also famous as we're at the salad station. And then, oh, the antipasto station.
This is the best one, yeah?
This one I like. I love the prosciutto.
Yeah. And some tomato caprese.
That's a Molly thing.
That is me, yeah. That is me.
So there are a couple different stations in Cabanas and they repeat and they serve you all the food. So let's see what is for lunch. We're starting here with assorted breads. We are moving on to soups. And, oh, we got, ooh, there we go. Grilled beef medallion tenderloins. We also have lamb kefta patties. That's interesting. Some mashed potatoes. That continues over here. Moving along, we got some little chickens here. These are chickens with papaya and mango. Chicken and egg noodles. You got some seafood stir-fry kind of stuff over here with shrimp. And then you end with the kids section, which I really like the chicken fingers here. So I'm very excited that there's chicken fingers on the buffet. Really enjoy the tropical feel of the Cabanas buffet here. You have, in this section we have palm trees. Other section there's like kites in the sky. And there is a beverage station as well, where you get your sodas, coffees, or juices. A quick look here at what we got for lunch. The food quality has been good, but I feel like one thing that has been noticeable on this cruise is the selection at Cabanas has not been as large as it has been in years past. You know, there is no carving station. If you come in the breakfast, there's no omelet station.
There's no Mickey waffles.
Yeah. So well, what they have is good. It's a limited selection, and you know, a drop in quality from years past. All right, it's dessert time. Oh, a warm chocolate pudding. That's really nice. The desserts here at the buffet have been fantastic. See today's offering. There is a Jello, a mango and pineapple upside down, mini profiteroles. I don't even know. It looks great. I don't know what that is. Amaretto cheesecake. That combines two things I love into one thing. You got a hazelnut cake, strawberry Romanoff, orange chocolate tart, and some fruits. On deck 5 in the middle of the boat is the Oceaneer Club, which is the kids club on board. We are obviously not children.
No.
But
nor do we have children.
No. But there is a like an open house hours some days of the ship, and there's all sorts of different rooms. So there's Andy's room in here, which is wonderful. There's Woody the cowboy. Hi. And all the fun. Oh, I see. This is I like how Rex is sort of barreled on in.
Yes.
Yes.
Perfectly balanced.
Fantastic.
Monkeys closed. We don't want to open that.
No. Don't want to open those barrel of monkeys.
You're watching it.
And there's all sorts of different rooms with different themes. And there's the main room here with a big old TV on it. Now, Molly, this one is probably my favorite.
Yes.
The Star Wars Millennium Falcon, which makes it feel like you're on the Millennium Falcon.
And
R2's here.
R2.
And he moves.
He goes and he makes beeping sounds.
Oh my goodness. So yeah, this is really neat. All different controls. You got Chewbacca's bag. I love this over here because it does have like the table.
Yes.
From you know, just like you were on the Millennium Falcon with a screen there that makes it look like it's going out into space. Jedi training tools. Oh, this is pretty neat.
Buttons that you can push.
Yes. And of course, kind of the Millennium Falcon, the cockpit itself. Alrighty, let's move on back out. The next window is Pixie Hollow. This is where you kind of get the vibe where like, okay, this is when this section of the ship was built.
Yes.
When Pixie Hollow was one of the major brands for the Walt Disney Company. Very well themed in here, as you expect with a Disney Cruise Line boat.
The seats are very simple.
I do like how you get like the ferry houses.
Yes. And the seats.
Mm-hmm.
Movies.
Yep, all the TVs in here are playing Brave right now. And then the last one, very much a screenshot in time, as this is a long dead brand for the Walt Disney Company.
Yes.
The Disney Infinity video game series. So this is definitely a snapshot in time in here. I'm assuming these are different video games that you could play.
Yes.
And this is one of those things where you have to like buy the characters to unlock stuff in the game. And it had a good little run there, but
I love the Mickey on the
yes. It's kind of weird though, because it's like it's Mickey, Minnie, Chip and Dale, and their good pal Rocket Raccoon in Avengers Campus there. They do have all the figurines as well, and there's lots of different characters and like character meet and greets, like Woody the Cowboy and all sorts of games for the kids. So they do kids clubs really nice. Oh, they got Phineas and Ferb.
Phineas and Ferb.
All right, those are the kids clubs here. Pretty cool. Still in the Star Wars kids area. This thing moves. It's really well done. On deck 4 near the back of the boat is the Oceaneer Lab. I don't know if this is being used or not on our cruise, maybe certain days, but this is another kids club. Not as much themes in here. Like the other one you have Star Wars and Toy Story. This one it's just mostly for like games and activities. There are ship stuff and arts and crafts and things like that. If you're interested, 14 to 17 Vibe is your club, and it's not easy to find. You gotta go all the way forward on deck 4 and then go up a flight of stairs.
It seems like a crew.
It is not.
It's not.
This is Vibe. Once you do find it, the entrance to the team club are pretty nice.
It is. It's very snazzy.
Yeah, very much a Instagram paradise kind of thing.
Yeah, definitely.
Look at that. That is pretty neat. We're now inside. Looks like they have a coffee or a smoothie bar. Mm-hmm. Lots of places to hang out and watch TV. And then I guess little sections where you could just vibe out.
Yes.
See what I did there, Molly? I used the name.
This looks very comfortable.
Well, yes, I believe you watch a TV over there. So Vibe is pretty big. There's another room over here labeled the lounge with foosball, a dark corner to sit in. You got arcades, Guitar Hero and Miss Pac-Man and Galaga, a second foosball table, and then another big screen. And I believe Vibe does have its own sun deck outdoor area as well, which you could see through this window. So this is for teens. It's a very big section of the ship, yeah.
It's awesome.
It really is. Like if you look at this, the hot tubs and pool, like it's a really, really nice team club. Now, if you're in the age group between the 14 to 17s over in the Vibe and the little ones over in the Oceaneer Club and Lab, Edge is the location for you. It's located in the funnel on deck 12, and we go up some stairs. We are now in the Edge area. You got the double screen TVs. Definitely a smaller space than some of the other ones. A foosball table, makeshift ping pong, a couple more TVs and Xboxes. I think the coolest thing about this is that since you are in that funnel, you get the big windows here that overlook a bar and the ocean.
Which is cool.
So one thing that's cool about the Edge Club up here, right next to it is the Aqueduct water slide, so you can see people sliding by if you catch it the right time with all the lights and stuff. Right by the atrium on deck 5 is the It's a Small World nursery. Not operating at the moment. I believe it's an additional cost venue in which you could drop off your little kids and then go have a fancy dinner and things like that.
Mm-hmm.
On deck 4 in the back of the boat is what's known as the District. Now this is the main area for bars on the ship. There are 5 different bars over here. And after 8 or 9, it becomes adults only. As we wander in, you can see the names of all the bars and some of the activities there. Now the first bar you get to is the District Lounge, which is used for a lot of things. Trivia. You can see right now there's a violin, and they have a nice big bar. A couple TVs as well. Right now we're still in the District at the Pink Lounge, which is the ship's main wine and champagne bar. Definitely a more upscale feel in this one than some of the other ones. But they do offer a happy hour twice a day, at least on our sailing. There's one from 6 to 7 and one from 9 to 10. So we're drinking some $8 cocktails. Molly, you've got a pomegranate with some sparkling wine. Mine is very interesting, as it is sparkling wine with an ice pop in it. That is fun. Also, unbeknownst to us, our drinks came with some macarons, and that is wonderful. The lounge is sort of themed to the pink elephant scene from Dumbo. You can see he bounced out of one there, and now showed up in one over here. And he makes his way around the room. So, a very neat lounge. Evolution is a mystery, and also the name of the nightclub on board the Disney Dream. It's a pretty good size. It's the largest venue in the District. It is not used as a nightclub on our cruise, but instead it's a trivia area and game shows and karaoke. It is a very, very big space with a butterfly motif. Right now we're walking into probably my favorite spot on the entire cruise ship. And that's going to be 687, and that is the pub on board. It is the sports bar, it is the beer bar, and it is terrific. The beer selection here is really good. They've got about 14 beers on draft. Pretty good stuff too. They also have first of all, they have their own specialty beer, the 687 Amber. My personal favorite, let's pan to the right, they've got a Unibrow Le Fin du Monde on draft. They do a happy hour here twice a day. They got the games on. Obviously, it's a Disney thing. So they've got the ESPN games. Now, my favorite spot on the boat, especially like tonight, it's Thursday. There's going to be a Thursday night football game. I believe Molly's going to demonstrate this. These chairs sitting in front of that TV, and get ready for it. They recline. It is like the most relaxing thing ever. And they normally bring you snacks with your beer. All the games are on. I really, really like 687. Also, Mr. Denton here at the bar. Probably my favorite bartender on the boat. Right now we're in the Skyline Lounge, which is the fancy martini bar on the ship. Unfortunately, at the moment, it is not open for anything except for your beverage seminars and tastings, which we've done 3.
Yes.
We've done mixology, which is the one we're finishing up here, and a lot of drinks. These tastings, they run between like $25 to $35, and they have everything. We've done chocolate and liqueur tasting. We've done mixology, and we've done martini. I have enjoyed all of them.
They also have a whiskey, a bourbon.
Yeah, cognac, wine, all sorts of stuff. They're a little pricey, but you definitely get the bang for your buck. Like in the chocolate and liqueur tasting, we got to do like a $35 shot. Like, it was like expensive liquors, and I do miss this being open because I love the gimmick of this room is the big windows will show different skylines around the world. It'll change every 10 minutes. So we're in New York now, in a little bit we'll be in Paris and things like that. It's such a nice idea. All right, something neat here on the Disney Dream is the Midship Detective Agency, which is an interactive game that you play all around the ship. You can pick up your detective agency kits either here, right in front of the Enchanted Garden on deck 2, or on deck 5 in the atrium area. We're gonna go try and solve some mysteries. So you get a whole bunch of stuff when you're playing the game. You get a big fold-out map of the ship where you have to go find the magical pictures, and it's pretty neat. There's the crime scene map. You gotta find out which villain did the various crimes. There's a couple of different games you could play, and there's our thing. And it's really cool because you're gonna see artwork all around the ship, and some of them, like if you walk by this, you might not know it's anything special. But when Smalley stands on there and activates it,
maybe there's something behind that panel.
All right, Molly.
Use your power screwdriver to find
Now
out.
Molly is controlling the power screwdriver.
I have to like tilt it.
You got one?
You gotta move it and tilt it.
There we go. All right, we're so close. Down to one screw left.
See
And
what
we're
a
gonna see if we
clue
get,
is.
yeah. It kind of feels like you're playing Blue's Clues. Just all around the ship.
Detectives?
Poor Donald.
Yeah. Donald's having a rough day.
Donald, this is no time to lie down on the job. There's more missing art, and finding this one means we're on the criminal's trail. Come on, let's go.
All right, so they found one of the arts. So you found one of the paintings. And the first one we played, it gave us a clue. Now to the next one. One thing I absolutely love about Disney Cruise Line is the rotational dining. So each night of your cruise, you are in a different restaurant. Starting tonight, this is night one of the ship, so we're in Enchanted Garden. We're gonna walk you through what we have for dinner. And here we are heading into Enchanted Garden. Beautiful entrance. And a beautiful dining room as well. This is on deck 2 of the boat. Love the big giant fountain in the middle. Mickey Mouse on top. As we sit down for dinner here at the Enchanted Garden.
Hey, how are you?
Good, how are you? Good, how are you?
We're waiting for you.
You get very good service. And now everything is on QR codes now. So all the menus, all the bars, the restaurants, they're all on QR codes along with the Times Guide. So stay tuned at the end of the video. I'm going to post all those from our 4-night cruise at the very end of the video, including our menu here at Enchanted Garden. So every dinner on Disney Cruise Line does start with a bread service. And tonight's bread service is multigrain and country rolls served with a garlic chickpea hummus dip. And the breads change every single time. So in the Enchanted Garden, the appetizer course is here. Molly went for the lobster ravioli.
Yes.
It sounds very fancy, looks very fancy. You know, I did not much care for any of the appetizers. So I ordered 2 main courses. And this one is the pork tenderloin medallions. Looks like with some potatoes. I'd say Molly's definitely looks fancier this round. It is now time for the soup and salad course. I got a soup, a tomato soup. Mostly to dip the bread in, because I really like that. Molly got the mushroom
Good evening, everyone.
with bacon.
It's time for a celebration at sea.
A celebration?
To safely enjoy this experience, please remain in your seats.
I will.
Now, please welcome Mickey and the gang.
Mickey and the gang are here. He's over there. Oh, they're all here. And they're very much in their classic costumes. So this is actually really wonderful. The characters kind of, they show up and they wander around. And there's like a custom song all about like your Disney friends at sea. And it's nice they're in like their classic like Magic Kingdom style costume. This is so pleasant. The main course is served. Molly got a rotisserie chicken. Looks like she gets a full half chicken and then a sweet potato. And then I went with the prime rib, cooked medium rare, and it does appear to be medium rare. A nice au jus and a twice baked potato. It's now time for our final course here in the Enchanted Garden. Molly got the signature dessert.
Yes.
The Southern Pecan Tart. And I opted for the orange almond cake. All right, so tonight for dinner, right off the main lobby, we're in the Royal Palace. So we're now here in the Royal Palace. There's somebody playing the piano. Probably the most elegant of the included restaurants here. I does have a loose princess theme as well. The bread service today a little different. We got a brioche bread, a lot of it. It's like the size of a volleyball. And then an olive dip. The appetizer course is served, and it's pretty good appetizers today. Molly and I both went for the deep fried brie cheese.
For one.
And then we got some duck confit to share. All right, for the soup and salad course, Molly went with the potato and leek. And I got the lovely looking French onion soup. One thing that's nice about the restaurant, the princesses do walk around and say hello to all the guests. It is entree time, and man, this is a fancy looking dinner. Molly got a rack of lamb, and I got one of my favorite cuts of meat, Chateaubriand. The dessert is served, and Molly got a really good one. A Grand Marnier souffle. I went a little bit lighter and got a creme brulee, and we're on a Halloween cruise, so they brought us a bonus dessert of a chocolate spider. Look how cute. And tonight's dinner takes us to deck 3 in the back of the boat to Animator's Palette. Now, Animator's Palette is going to be the most vivid of all the dining rooms. Kind of has a Pixar animation motif. As you go around, you can see the maquettes and the sketches from various Pixar movies. And she's waving to us. It is a really nice dining room. There we go. That guy is happy to be on the... There we go. He's happy to be on the film in there. And I love the chairs here. The chairs are fantastic. We got our table here. Brought my beer with us. Time to sit down for dinner. Also, and the bread course has arrived. There's normal bread. There's also focaccia, and then a garlic dip. But one thing I really like about here at Animator's Palette is the butter knives are like little paintbrushes, and they're adorable. Now, one thing with Animator's Palette here is Crush is on the screens, and he'll come around and talk to the tables, like if you've done Turtle Talk with Crush at Epcot or California Adventure. So he'll make us around in the dining room and talk to you. I really, really like the appetizers here at Animator's Palette. Molly got the black truffle pasta persettis, which are just amazing. And I got the sliced Serrano ham. It is soup and salad course time. Molly went with a soup, the potato and leek. And I went with a second appetizer, those pasta persettis that I love so much. Molly, I really hope you're hungry, because that entree you got, that crusted pork chop.
Giant.
That is a big size pork chop. And I got the beef tenderloin. And dessert is served. Molly got the chocolate cheesecake, which looks phenomenal. And I went with the signature dessert, the lemon pie. So something Disney Cruise Line is known for is their fireworks at sea. Now, historically, this has always been during the Pirates of the Caribbean deck party. Not right now, they're not doing that. So there's fireworks on different nights known as Disney Ever After. Towards the middle of the boat on the top deck is the Adults Quiet Cove area, and it's exactly what you think it would be. Lots of nice chairs. Now you have to be 18 or over to be here. You do have one of those really nice whirlpools that looks over the side of the ship, and they've got a really, really nice pool and really nice lounge chairs. Look at those loungers.
The lounge chairs are really
super duper comfortable.
And I like the pool because it's a sitting area as well as a swimming area, as well as a foot area. So
and there's a bar with bar stools where you can sit and put your feet in the water while enjoying a cocktail. Very nice pool. The pool's deep too, like that. The middle section's like 5.5 feet. In the Adult Quiet Cove area, there's the Cove Cafe. I love these kind of Star Trek doors to get into the Cove Cafe. And this is going to be the main coffee shop. Lots of cool, very much Walt Disney pictures all across the walls. Lots and lots of comfy chairs. Now my favorite part about Cove Cafe is this over here. They've got snacks. And these snacks are included with your cruise. It's mostly like pastries and things like that. Then from 6 p.m. till 9 p.m. they do like antipasto stuff. They do have normal drinks in here as well as your coffees. And a really, really nice selection of whiskeys. Also my favorite picture will be this one, because there's penguins involved. On deck 12 on the back of the boat is the most adult of the adult areas, as this is where you have your upcharge dining restaurants. Remy, the fancy fresh restaurant, which is $125 per person. In between the two is the Meridian Bar, which has beautiful views and the most expensive wines and like cognacs and whiskeys on the ship. And then where we are going to be dining tonight is Palo.
Thank you so much.
Molly just gave my beer to a gentleman, and we are going inside. Palo, the fancy, it's an Italian steakhouse.
Of course.
And shall I say welcome back or first time?
All right, Molly, we have sat down for dinner here at Palo. A beautiful dining room, top deck, back of the boat. You can see the sea off in the distance. It's really comfy chairs, really comfy over here. Just a beautiful, beautiful dining room, and hopefully a beautiful dinner. Like all the other restaurants and bars on board, Palo has their menu in a QR code. I would say for a fancy, super fancy experience, kind of takes away from it a little bit. But again, stay tuned at the end for all the times guides of all the activities on the ship and all the menus in the bars and restaurants at the end of the video. We did decide to buy a little bit of the bubbly, and we're drinking a nice bottle of Prosecco. They do have a couple of bottles that are really not that extreme. Like our bottle is $32. And the first course is served. Just a small amuse-bouche, potato gnocchi. Something I really enjoy. And the next step on our dining experience here at the Palo is the bread course, served in a Venetian gondola is what it's supposed to resemble, with breadsticks and I believe a piazza bread. Now our first ordered course has arrived. I got the soft potato gnocchi. So I am doing the regular a la carte menu. Molly went for the fixed price menu. And you're gonna like this. A very large piece of buffalo mozzarella.
Yes.
And tomatoes. And with Molly's fixed course menu, she could get a salad, and hers is baby arugula and Parmesan cheese. The sun is set and the main course has arrived. I opted for the 6-ounce beef tenderloin with the wet rind sauce, and Molly for the rack of lamb.
Yes.
It looks beautiful. It smells great. Excited for this one. And dessert is served here at Palo. It looks amazing. We both went for souffles.
We did.
I went for the amaretto souffle. I love amaretto. And Molly went for the classic.
The chocolate.
Probably the one thing Palo is known for more than anything else, the chocolate souffle.
It's a brunch.
And brunch, yeah. So one great thing about Disney Cruise Line, they have a free room service. So Molly got a panini with tomatoes and mozzarella. I have some delicious smelling chicken wings, buffalo wings, and it's not on the menu, but you get the Mickey Premium Bar whenever you want it. On deck 4 in the atrium area is also shutters. This is where you go. If you took any of those fancy photos while you're on the island or at dinner or anywhere on the ship, this is where you can go and view and buy those. On deck 5 near the atrium, you will find the Bibbidi Bobbidi Boutique, which is where you turn little girls into princesses. It's very cute.
There's pirates and captains that you can be made of.
Yeah, but it's 90% princesses.
Yes.
Also, I like this. Right outside the Bibbidi Bobbidi Boutique. Nice photo op. Molly is the captain now.
Yeah, and it moves the ship.
Oh, look at that.
And you can go faster or slower.
No, go get the gold. Go get the gold. Watch out for those dolphins.
Nope.
Oh, you're not a very good boat captain. Oh, there we go. We're going in the right direction. We're going to get that gold. Yay!
I won!
On deck 5, near the atrium, is the Port Adventures desk. Very pretty. I like how it's done. So if you need to book any shore excursions, you do that here. Something that's not running now, I'm guessing for distancing measures, is the sports court area. They even went so far to remove the nets and remove the basketball hoop.
Yes. I think on CD, they had the lounge chairs out and this became like a sun deck.
That makes sense.
Right now.
In the very back of the boat on the top deck, you do have mini golf.
I love the bag.
Yeah, it's very Disney. Very, very Disney. And you have a nice 9-hole mini golf course. Now, one piece of advice I would say, bring your own golf ball, because the cruise ship's going to use like these squishy, not great golf balls. So try and bring your own. If
that
you
the
can
wind picks up.
Yes, especially here on the top deck.
Yes.
The mini golf course is really, really nice. It's 9 holes. Also up here, you will find the sports simulator. Now this is an additional cost attraction. They have a golf simulator and kind of just a wackier game. Like you play dodgeball and basketball and all sorts of weird stuff in there. And this is a long hole for a cruise ship, this last one. Quick note, if you do use your own golf ball, just don't hit it into the 9th hole, as it does keep it, as most mini golf courses do at the end. And there is a spa here on board, the Senses Spa. There's going to be a gym you can use. There's all sorts of different treatments you can get. Massages. Not really, you know, a Molly and I thing. There's like a rainforest room you could rent out. It looks very fancy if you're into spas. I'm guessing this would be a very nice one. There's a salon as well. And there's the gym. I'm not much of a gym person. There's a juice bar. That's nice.
Yeah.
Located right by the pool deck and cabanas is Vanellope's Sweets and Treats, which is going to be an upcharge ice cream and snack location that is beautifully themed. Very much done like a Sugar Rush from the Wreck-It Ralph films. You've got the car, King Candy, who has apparently won the race.
Yes.
And then, how's it going?
So?
Yeah, oh, she's on the pole upside down. Now, is this gelato? Oh my God, it's fancy gelato.
It looks delicious.
Yes. I got Kit Kat gelato, lemon cheesecake. Look at unicorn gelato. Oh man, that would be where I would go. The chocolate covered strawberry gelato.
That's where I would go, yep. Yep.
But like strawberry frozen yogurt gelato with, looks like there's Fruit Loops in there. Oh, this is fancy stuff. There's a Sour Patch ice cream.
I would also go with the brownie batter ice cream.
Oh, yeah, that would be good.
That would be really good. And of course, you can add your own. Look at the
Those are fancy.
Sweet
Little
chocolates.
All right, looks like we got some more treats over here that I'll show you in a moment. And here we go. Here's some of these treats you can buy, and they all look super fancy. Look at that. The chocolate Nutella donut with Wreck-It Ralph characters. Oh, the Oreo cookie Mickey Pop. The peanut butter blondie. Everything looks. Oh, I bet they sell a lot of these. Captain Mickey and Captain Minnie cookies.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Look at that one. The Nautical Navy Eclair. Oh, this is good stuff. You do have chocolate covered strawberries. Oh, I do like those. The bon kind of things. Especially a raspberry one. And then Molly.
Look at these cupcakes.
You know, Disney loves their cupcakes, so this makes a ton of sense. You get Lightning McQueen cupcakes, Minnie cupcakes, Mickey cupcakes, a pirate Mickey cupcake.
Peanut butter, thanks.
Oh. I like, this might be my favorite. Like the Nautical Navy cupcake. Although the Unicorn Vanilla, also very, very strong. You got macarons. And yeah, really good looking treats here in Vanellope. Not only a guest area, on deck 14 is the Outlook, which I believe they do like weddings and meetings in.
It's nice.
Yeah, fancy looking. So in the midship elevators, I think there's only 2 glass elevators. We're gonna see how clean of a ride we can get. Because the glass elevator, it's a lot of fun. So we're starting here, we're on deck 2. We're gonna see how far up we can go. You're going up past the atrium. Oh, there's Mickey Mouse and Donald in Halloween costumes.
That's awesome! Okay, we need to go see Donald. We're going back.
Yeah. And then you get to like paintings. So there's up.
And we stopped.
And we stopped.
On 7.
And now we're going to continue going up. Dumbo. The Incredibles. Donald Duck.
And what's cool is each elevator has something different.
So there's always a pilot night if you're on a 4-night cruise.
Yes.
And this was our Apollo night. But if you're curious what the menu looked like, this is indeed the menu. Also, like everyone gets like a bandana. There's a little pirate show. Normally, in times that are not September 2021, there's a giant Pirates in the Caribbean deck party and fireworks. There's still fireworks, but they just don't do the deck party. Right by the pool on the Lido deck is the Who's It's and What's It's store. Kind of like your pool stuff, so your sunblock, swimsuits, that kind of thing. I think it's only open on sea day for our boat. Right by the Aqueduct water slide is the Waves Bar, another one of the outdoor pool bar type things. Although this one did not open for our cruise ship, and I'm guessing it probably hasn't reopened since the ship's come back, as the ship is sailing at a much lower capacity. On deck 3 in the front of the boat is going to be where you have your main shops. There are 3 of them over here, all kind of hitting different demographics. And we're going to show you, walk through all 3 of them right now. Starting here at Sea Treasures, which is probably my favorite shop. This is the kind of like the Disney logo stuff for adults.
Yes.
And where I would be much more likely to spend my money.
Yes.
Like that shirt. I could see myself wearing that. I'll be cruising. The mug's nice too. I like the 2021 mug. And they do merchandise, as Disney does. They do merchandise very, very well.
All the statues.
Yeah, I like how you can buy like statue from the atrium.
I really like this shirt right here. It's not my style, like my personal style, but I really like it.
And typical Disney stuff too. A lot of ears.
Yes.
A lot of Spirit jerseys. They do have the ship ornament. This is something we get on every single ship. I do like how, so obviously this is going to be the Disney Dream, but they have just a generic Disney Cruise Line one that comes in a bottle, and that's pretty neat as well. One of the shows on board normally, not right now for our sailing, is the Golden Mickeys. Kind of like their fake Oscars kind of thing, and you could take one home. More Spirit jerseys. Lots and lots and lots of merchandise. Minnie Mouse. That's on sale. Look at that.
Yeah, that you don't see much.
No. What are your thoughts on the buoy kind of purse thing?
I actually like it. It's very different. I don't know where else you could use it besides on the Disney cruise.
Yeah.
Or on a cruise in general.
These are very nice, like kind of like the fancy golf shirt.
Yes.
They're Nike Tri-Fit stuff. I can't imagine how expensive this is. It's gonna be bad, isn't it? $85.
Not as bad as I thought.
No. Reusable, kind of a drink mug.
More kids wear. I do love this dress. They also have it in adults. And I really love it. I know it's sold in, I think, Walt Disney World. It's really nice.
More mini stuff. Fancy mini stuff. These are very popular. You do have the model of the Disney Dream. If you wanted to pick one of those up.
I don't do gray.
All right, Molly, what is this? Disney always has their colors.
Yes.
This is aqua something.
Yeah. I would say maroon. Oh, yeah.
It's definitely not maroon.
No, I was going to say aqua and marine, but I don't know if that's the color. It doesn't look quite as teal.
Do you like how you can buy any of the statues from any of the 4 current ships?
And I love how they now have Captain Minnie.
Yeah.
So they always have the Captain Mickey shirts.
I own one, yeah.
But now they have a Captain Minnie.
You do have a line of Pride merchandise over here. And then more kind of like throwbacky if Disney Cruise Line existed in the 80s kind of shirts.
Yeah, very neon.
Very important, they do have stuff you might need on a boat, like stuff that you forgot,
Yes.
which that's good. I mean, you got us all that kind of thing. And sunblock. Sunblock's very important, especially as a pasty, pale individual myself. Photo frames, hats, more fancy jackets. There's no shortage of merchandise. I do like this. Don't know why they sell them, but some of the statues up there. It's the helmsman from the Pirates of the Caribbean ride, and Alice riding her ride from Disneyland.
Yeah, I didn't even notice that.
Yeah. A pretty solid shirt. I guess if you wanted to write a journal. Disney Cruise socks.
Important.
Yes. Also, if you forgot your sunglasses, plenty of sunglasses you could buy. Man, there is no shortage of merchandise here. Also, if you forgot like your phone cord, that kind of thing. If you want to go, if you want to go back in time 15 years and pick up a Kodak disposable camera.
But it's waterproof, so if you want to go snorkeling and you don't have anything
Oh.
waterproof, that's where you can get your photos.
Yeah. Man, there's so much stuff in here, and this is just one of a couple of stores. I do like these, the wine bottle stopper and the bottle opener. Got a nice jacket, floppy hat, some interesting keychains, and then you have your Captain Mickey stuff over here. The shirt I own is very similar to that one.
Yes.
It might be this one
I
over
think
here.
it's that one that you're
It's this one, but maybe in a different color. I think mine's a little bit more blue.
Yeah.
Oh man, I love this shirt here as like an Aloha shirt. It's awesome, but you're combining two very expensive brands in Disney Cruise Line and Tommy Bahama.
Yes.
So this wonderful shirt here is like $150.
It's really nice though.
It is. Some more fancy Mickey Mouse shirts, more jackets. All right, let's move on in to the next store. The next store is Mickey's Main Sale, which is more your kid-friendly stuff, but still good. Definitely come and take a walk through. And some non-kid-friendly stuff, or not non-kid-friendly, but not, anybody could buy it.
Yeah.
Lots of snacks over here, also popcorn. They're not doing popcorn with the movies or shows right now, so if you want some popcorn, you really have that craving, you can buy it in here.
I absolutely love this Donald bag.
Yeah, it's really cute.
It's really, really cute.
That is.
Even the wallet is really cute.
He's so angry.
It's so cute.
Over here you do have kind of a corner for Pirate Night.
Makes sense.
Yeah. You do get more of that Disney Dream stuff. They have a lot of ornaments. And then you got window clings. If you want to decorate your stateroom or your house. I do like some of the mugs, like the mug that's shaped like the funnel. Or the one that's shaped like the back of the Disney Dream. And again, if you want to dress up as a pirate, buy lots of pirate plushies and that kind of thing. Do a selection of t-shirts over here, little kids' shoes. I like that, the on cruise control. And some I can see myself wearing that one. I can see myself wearing that one. Also, you could buy books.
Yeah.
Interesting. A scuttle that says "Yeah, boy." And then more, lots and lots and lots of shirts. I do like that one as well. That one's pretty cool. Continue to make our way through the various shops. And let's see what else we could find. Again, some of the stuff repeats, some of it does not. This is interesting. So if you really like the bedding or some of the soap products, you can pick it up here. But not the cheapest. I think the bottle of shampoo is like $22.
But it smells great.
Yeah, it's really nice.
It smells really good.
And lots of pins if you're a Disney pin person. They've got wishables as well. Lots of little kid stuff. Plushies, of course. I do like the plushie that's just like a cruise boat.
Also, they have magnets if you want to decorate
Yeah.
your door, which is a tradition here.
You mean most people don't decorate it with like the worst magnets in their fridge like we do?
No. No. I'm surprised by that. No.
Yeah, shocking. More shirts. The classic Mickey ears, as well as the captain's. Did this say DCL on it? Captain Awesome. This is one of my favorite pieces of merchandise on the boat. They sell the painter's butter knives that you use in Animator's palette.
We have one.
Yeah, that is actually 100% my favorite souvenir they sell on the boat. And here you got a lot of different Christmas ornaments. Pretty good selection of Christmas ornaments. All right, making our way around. Picture frames,
Important.
luggage, pens. I guess that's very popular when the characters are signing autographs and things like that. Not currently a thing that's happening, but... And of course, it's Disney, so you gotta have your coffee mug section.
Giant coffee mugs. So.
I love the salt and pepper set, though. That's pretty neat. All right, make our way into the last section of this one. And this is very much your plushie area.
Especially in small kids' stores.
Yeah. Duffy the Disney Bear. All sorts of little kids' clothes. Minnie or Minnie. Captain Marvel. Star Wars. Lots and lots of stuff.
Beauty and the Beast and Frozen.
Yep. And then a lot of outfits over here for little girls. And the last store in this section is White Caps. This is more your upscale adult stuff.
Yeah, they have all the dress shops or a selection of dress shops.
Hello,
Dresses.
welcome.
Hello.
Fancy purses. It's obviously not a store for me. More a store for you, Molly.
Yes, yes. I actually really like that dress, and I considered buying it at one point.
Fancy purses and all that kind of stuff. Lots of jewelry as well in this section of the boat. And then other stuff. There's perfumes, fancy sunglasses. You do have some art. And then the next store over here is Crown of Light, which is all very expensive jewelry. One thing to note, I haven't seen booze. Like most cruise ships, there's always like duty-free liquor. I've not seen that here on Disney. Now, if you wanted to drop some big money here on the Disney Dream, Deck 4, right by the atrium, is Carriage Jewels, which is a very high-end, I believe it's Tiffany & Company or Crown of Light. It's very expensive brands of jewelry in here. Very pricey. You'll find Molly and I at the t-shirt store more than the fine jewelry section. And last but certainly not least, let's check out that stateroom cabin. We're in 8116, which is a balcony cabin, and it might be the biggest cabin we have ever had on a cruise ship, and this is cruise like 35. Big bed, very comfy bed, and one thing that's nice about Disney Cruise Line, it's a real bed.
Yes.
Like it's a good queen king bed.
It's not too
Things pushed together, and you feel the lump in the middle. You get cowl animals every night, and chocolate every night. Oh, we still have our bat hung up. We're on a Halloween cruise, so the bat is still hanging out over there. You get a big old couch. The TV. Fun thing about the TV, you get like live TV channels, and then it also has access to like pretty much most Disney movies ever made: Marvel, Star Wars, animated, live action.
But it doesn't run on Disney Plus.
Yeah, which is kind of weird.
Yes.
Tons of storage room, like an absurd amount. There is a fridge in here, but just like so much storage room. Obviously, 2 people. I believe you could probably put 6 people in here if you wanted to, because I think
6 or 5.
Yeah, this might fold down into a bed. That there, I think is probably a bed, and then I think this folds down into a bed, so you can put a lot of people. We do have a balcony, which is nice. The balcony's a little tricky to get opened. Oh, Molly just demonstrated beautifully.
You have to handle flying down.
Yeah.
There's a cruise ship.
There is a cruise ship over there on the high seas. I believe they are
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they're going out, and we are coming back. And then one thing that's really unique about Disney Cruise Line, first of all, you got Disney decor all over the walls. So nautical stuff over here. Right by the bed, you do have a picture with the 4 Disney cruise ships on it. Next year, there'll be 5 Disney cruise ships.
Yes.
And we were debating, like, oh, will they update it, will they not?
I don't think they will.
I don't think they will either, because they have these lampshades here where it shows the various cruise ships and the castle parks, and they never updated it. This for Shanghai, so I don't think they're going to update that for the Wish. Probably in the next dry dock, whenever this ship gets all fixed up. Now, something that's very, very unique about Disney Cruise Line is they do a split bathroom. And this has some good and bad parts to it. So there's 2 different bathroom areas. You get 2 different vanities, so 2 people could get, ready for dinner at once. And the shower is one of the nicest showers I've ever seen on a cruise ship. I love that it has like the rainforest kind of shower overhead, or this, or the tub feature. Now I feel like for the tub, if you're going to use that, you gotta have a pretty small kid. I don't have kids, but I will tell you the shower was really, really nice, especially with that rainforest faucet, and the products they use, like the shampoo and stuff like that, top notch. And that's a good part of the split bathroom. The not so great part is what I'm going to show you next, and that is the business end of the bathroom. And this is the toilet room. It is very, very, very small. So you come in here and you close the door. You are really you're doing your business in a broom closet, more or less. So that is the negative of the split bathroom, but you do get the mega flush toilet. Get ready for the sound. So there's positives and negatives. Like my dad is terribly claustrophobic. There is no chance he would ever be able to use a bathroom like that. But then if you had 5 or 6 people in here, it makes it really nice. Now, Molly, that'll do it for our dream here on the Disney Dream in September of 2021. What are some of your takeaways? Your favorite parts, your least favorite parts? What are you thinking?
I really, really love Beauty and the Beast show.
That was top notch, yeah.
Really, really. Well, any of the theater shows are really good.
But even that, like Beauty and the Beast, with how good that is, it makes the other shows look dated by comparison.
Yes. And the theater is gorgeous.
Yeah, but I will say that as one of the negatives, a lot of times when you go on a Disney cruise, you get a Broadway-style show, a different one each and every night. Now, based on, how Disney's handling the ongoing global health situation, they're running 2 Broadway shows on a 4-night cruise. If you're on a 3-night cruise, you get 1.
Yeah.
Which is one thing I would say, like, would I recommend the Disney Dream? Absolutely. Would I say go right now? I would say hold off.
If you haven't been on a cruise. I think if you've been on Disney cruises, I would consider it.
If this is your once-in-a-lifetime Disney cruise, hold off. If this is going to be Disney Cruise number 7, yeah, I mean, it's really nice because there's nobody on this boat. Yeah. It's a 4,000 passenger boat. I think there was 900 people.
Yes.
One of the bartenders told us the next cruise can have about 600 people on it. So I mean, you're dealing with a very empty cruise, and that gives you some really nice opportunities, like no line for the aqueduct,
which was one of my favorite things. I love
that water slide it's one of the best. Not a lot of people in the Quiet Cove or Satellite Falls and things like that.
That adult area is very nice. A hot tub with the glass bottom.
I will say one of the big positives for me, that rotational dining is a blast. The service on Disney Cruise Line, I think, is probably it's the best service cruise line.
Oh, absolutely. I love how the waiters follow you from area to area. They know what you like.
Yep. Hey, Mr. Legend, do you want a Coke this evening? No, you've got a giant beer. Okay, you're fine.
Exactly.
Things like that. So that, I think the level of service here, top notch.
The recliners in the pub.
Oh, yes. With my buddy, my favorite person on the cruise ship, Mr. Denton. The bartender at 687. And just having that and, being on a Disney cruise ship and they're like, hey, it's happy hour right now. You could get a 21-ounce craft beer for $3.50. Like, that was pretty awesome. I also loved our dinner in Palo.
Yes.
Didn't love the bill afterwards. Holy crap. We got the bill and it was like, hey, your lovely meal was $147.
We did buy a bottle.
Yeah. Yeah, we did. A bottle of wine. But man, it's pricey, but I mean, your lamb was one of the best foods I've ever had in my entire life.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
When we're talking about things that are good and bad, the buffet, not good. Not good at all.
Definitely went down. The fact that they don't have Mickey waffles for breakfast.
No carving station. It's very limited. It's small. It's kind of awkward. Like, you sit down, and then you have to wait for somebody to bring utensils over to you.
Yeah.
And one day we were just sitting there with our food for like 5 minutes, and nobody came over.
Yeah.
It was really weird. Really weird. And the food selection is limited. The food did not look good. Not the desserts. Desserts look great. But, you know, when you're on a Disney cruise, the buffet should look exceptionally better than on like a Carnival cruise. We were on the Carnival Magic, a great cruise ship, and that buffet was significantly better for every meal than on the Disney Dream, and that's not the way it should be. Just based on, you know, the price you're paying for the cruise. But there we go. Those are some ups and some downs. Molly, anything else before we wrap up our video here on the Disney Dream?
No, I don't think so. It was
No, and also coming into the cruise, I was kind of worried. I was like, you know, we're going on this different cruise. Is there going to be enough entertainment? I'm going to be bored. I was not bored. There's activities all day long, trivias, game shows. I'm not like a character person. I feel like if you're a character person, you might not have enjoyed this so much because you don't really know which characters are going to be where.
Yes.
But for
It was
me,
more like surprise and delights.
and which was cool. Like we got to see Chip and Dale do a dance off in the middle of an adult game show at like 11 p.m. in the adult area. That was wonderful. Of course, there were no Marvel or Star Wars characters, so that gets down. It gets down. I wanted to meet Spider-Man.
Yeah.
I mean, that would be cool. He's on the ads. You go to you go see Shang-Chi in the theater. They show, for some reason, they show you a preview of Shang-Chi, talk about all the Marvel friends you can meet on board, when you can't meet any Marvel friends on board. Not one. So that's a bummer. Other good things, I like the chicken fingers on the top deck. That's good stuff. And the beer cup program, that's fun. And that'll do it. That'll do it for our time here on the Disney Dream cruise ship. If you have any questions about the Disney Dream, let us know in the comment section below. We'll do our best to get back to you. And now we're going to show you pretty much all the activity, that full activity lineup for the cruise, the bar menus, and the food menus. Thanks for watching.